Action. Blue Acid Assassin is about a hitman who has just foiled an assassination attempt on his own life. He heads into Sheffield to find out who's put the hit on him. I took inspiration from films like Heat and Leon.
Now, for the first time, America's two most electrifying actors collide.
I'd say with Heat, as well as being criminals, are very professional, like this is their career. So I really enjoyed that aspect of the film, but as well it's a tale of Los Angeles. It's a new LA that you see in that film. I've always thought I've wanted to make a film like that, so I thought, how can I take that and bring it to Sheffield?
In Blue Acid Assassin, we have three main actors. Brian Taylor, who plays Blue, Tim Rutherford, who plays our big boss Walker, and we've got Leon Child playing Chapman. Brian was the first actor that we found. We screen tested him, were very happy, took some photos, took some test shots with him. Bringing Hollywood to Sheffield was one of our biggest challenges, as there's such a huge contrast between the two.
The original idea for the film was to essentially make it look like somewhere in America.
We were going to shoot in St Paul's Place, but it's quite anonymous really. It could be London or it could be America because of the way it looks. So it doesn't really have personality or detail to the place itself.
That wouldn't be very easy, and it also wouldn't be very true to the film. You sort of got to make it a product of where it's shot.
We thought that the peaks were so cinematic that we couldn't not use them. The city centre, although it doesn't look much like New York or London, we still think it's very important to involve, as we have set our film in Sheffield. We're proud of that and we're trying to embody it as much as possible.
The main challenge for me was probably the idea of having a big Hollywood-style blockbuster into Sheffield. It's its own place with its own sort of personality.
What I enjoy most about Foley is probably punch and meat. I've never done sound for like an action film before. They don't actually punch each other, so there has to be a sound of the punch somewhere. I've just been kind of like Rocky Balboa in the Foley room, just punching meat, just getting some decent sounds.
One thing that's interesting in the editing process is finding out which scenes and which lines of dialogue from the script aren't actually necessary to tell the story as it appears in the edit. When you're looking at a script, it's often quite hard to see that, and sometimes you might miss things, but when you're there in the edit, you want to keep an audience's interest. It has to be as quick and economical as possible, so that you don't lose the energy, you don't lose the pace, but also making sure that character and story comes through as clear as possible, because obviously it was filmed in a certain way and then you have to tweak that. Editing's basically just problem solving.
I feel as a filmmaker that the films that are usually made in Sheffield mainly are sort of like kitchen sink dramas. There's always a sense of social class. So it was this idea of bringing this, I guess, quite American conventional Hollywood action drama-esque type film to Sheffield and seeing how we could utilise the uniqueness of the city and putting that onto the screen and like really try and make that work.